Welcome back! This is the Learning Health and Fitness channel. And in this video, I am going to talk about 12 of the most common bad habits that can harm your brain health and how you can break them. When it comes to our health, we don't always consider taking care of our brains in the same way that we do our bodies. We tend to focus on other parts of the body while overlooking care for the brain, which is in charge of all bodily functions. So let's take a look at some of these daily habits that are causing serious brain damage. So opting for antioxidant-rich sweets like dark chocolate and raspberries is a much better choice for both your brain and your waistline. Not getting enough sleep. Sleep deprivation is a major issue for many busy professionals today, brought upon by a hectic lifestyle and busy schedules. This can lead to a variety of problems, including extreme daytime drowsiness, impaired memory, and even depression. Several studies have found that the part of the brain that suffers is the hippocampus, and the brain only cleanses itself of toxins during the sleep cycle, according to recent research. Lack of sleep can cause brain cell death, impairs memory, concentration, judgment, impedes learning and decision-making, and can actually reduce the size of your brain. So if you want to keep your brain healthy, it's still best to get in 8 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep. Skipping breakfast. A 15-year Japanese study of over 80,000 subjects revealed that participants who skipped breakfast frequently increased their chances of having a stroke and high blood pressure. While another study found that children who ate breakfast on a regular basis outperformed those who did not. Many people skip breakfast, most likely because they are on a diet or to save time. But few people are aware that doing so can actually harm your brain. After a night of expending energy repairing and rejuvenating your body during sleep, the body needs replenishment. Skipping breakfast deprives the brain of much-needed nutrients and also lowers blood glucose levels, which has a negative impact on brain function. So eat a hearty breakfast. Just make sure you don't overdo it. Eating too much food. Everyone knows overeating causes weight gain, bloating, and increases the risk of developing life-threatening diseases. However, you may be surprised to learn that it can also cause serious brain damage. A study initiated in 2012, published in the journal Neurology, examined 6,000 people around the age of 50, and they found that overweight participants had a 22% decline in cognitive functions than their slimmer counterparts in just a 10-year time frame. A high-calorie diet for an extended period of time, for example, has been shown in studies to increase a person's risk of developing memory loss or mild cognitive impairment later in life. So it pays to put in effort and care to eat a wide variety of foods in the right proportions and consume the right amount of food and drink to achieve and maintain a healthy body weight. Playing loud music with earphones or headphones. People have a natural tendency to turn up the volume to make the music more immersive and enjoyable. But doing it using earphones or headphones all the time will harm your hearing. However, it's not only your ears that are affected. When your brain has to work harder to understand what someone is saying, it's unable to store what you've heard in your memory. Headphonestea.com, the digital headphone magazine, recommended this test to ensure your volume is not too loud. Take off your headphones while the music is still playing, and holding them out in front of you at arm's length. If you can clearly hear the music, turn it down, and repeat the process to tone down the volume to less harmful levels. Sleeping with your head under the cover. Oxygen is critical for normal brain function, and breathing in less air for extended periods will have negative effects. When you sleep with a blanket or comforter over your head, you breathe in less than 20.95% of the oxygen available. So while burying yourself under the covers keep you warm and cozy, and may reduce the shock of too much light or sound first thing in the morning, it may also result in an elevated carbon dioxide intake, which increases the risk of brain cell damage. Inadequate water intake. Because the body is composed of approximately 70% water, It is essential to all bodily functions, including brain function. It's required for the delivery of nutrients to the brain and the eliminations of toxins. Every day, your body loses water through your breath, perspiration, urine, and bowel movements. If you don't replenish its water supply by consuming beverages and food, your body experiences dehydration, which can cause cognitive decline, impacting functions such as complex problem solving, coordination, and attention. The U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine recommends a daily fluid intake of about 15.5 cups or 3.7 liters for men, and about 11.5 cups or 2.7 liters of fluids a day for women. But other conditions need to be factored in, like age, body type, weight, weather and climate conditions, and medical conditions, in order to determine your body's fluid requirement accurately. So, for your body to function properly, it is critical that you stay hydrated at all times. When your brain has a full reserve of water, it can think faster, be more focused, and experience greater clarity and creativity. Before we proceed to the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and check out more amazing health and fitness tips that we made just for you. Before we go back, enable that bell button and be updated on all of our latest videos. Multitasking. You have probably heard that multitasking is bad for your productivity. It turns out that doing so also scrambles your brain and reduces your effectiveness. Earl Miller, an MIT neurologist and world expert on divided attention, claims that our brains are not wired to multitask well. People who believe they are multitasking are actually switching from one activity to another very quickly. Every time they do, they incur a cognitive cost. Multitasking raises cortisol, the stress hormone, as well as adrenaline, the fight or flight hormone, which can overstimulate your brain and cause mental fog or scrambled thinking. Stanford University researchers discovered that people who are regularly bombarded with multiple streams of digital information have more pronounced problems recalling information and paying attention than people who complete one activity at a time. Smoking. This is most likely the most damaging habit you can have on your brain. Smoking not only causes lung and heart disease, but also has numerous negative effects on the brain. Tobacco use harms cell membranes and neural viability in areas of the brain that control balance, coordination, and fine and gross motor skills. Not only that, but it thins the cortex, which is where processes like language, memory, and perception take place. It can also cause dementia, Alzheimer's disease, and even death. Excessive smoking causes neuroinflammation, which can lead to the autoimmune disorder multiple sclerosis. Consuming alcohol. When alcohol enters the bloodstream, it begins to affect the brain. In a healthy person, the liver quickly filters the alcohol, assisting the body in getting rid of it. When someone drinks excessively, the liver cannot filter the alcohol fast enough, resulting in immediate changes in the brain, also known as getting drunk. When consumed in larger quantities and for longer periods of time, alcohol causes chemical imbalances. Chronic alcohol consumption reduces brain volume as well. There are some subtle differences in how men and women experience brain damage. But regardless of gender, brain matter loss increases with age and with the amount of alcohol consumed. Working when sick. If you ever need an excuse to skip work, this is it. When we are overworked, we frequently become ill. Working while sick is bound to have an impact on the brain's efficiency, which only adds to the stress. According to one study, participants who had a cold reported less alertness, more negative moods, and sluggish thinking. A second round of tests revealed that they reacted slowly and were slower at learning new information and completing verbal reasoning and semantic processing tasks. When we are sick, our bodies and minds are already working overtime to combat the infection. Working while ill only adds to the stress. So take a break, relax, and recover. Lack of exercise. Exercise has a huge impact on the brain. It raises your heart rate, which sends more oxygen to your brain. It also aids in the release of a number of hormones, all of which contribute to the aid and provision of a favorable environment for the growth of brain cells. Exercising is also known to reduce stress levels in the body, as well as increase mobility and flexibility. If you don't exercise regularly, your mobility and motor skills will deteriorate in some way. Exercise also helps to keep us younger by releasing endorphins, which are happy hormones. Overall, exercise strengthens your heart and lungs, not just your brain. If you are concerned about the health of your brain and the quality of your thinking now or in the future, you must learn to care for your brain. A few changes in how you live your life could go a long way toward improving your memory, learning, mental resilience, and overall brain health. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked or found value in the video, do give us a thumbs up. If you have stories to share, let us know in the comments below. If you're into health and fitness videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and enable the bell button to be updated on all of our latest videos. Stay with us and learn to be fit and healthy. See you in the next video. Bye!